Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back and thanks for watching. And thanks for clicking on the video to watch it. And speaking of clicking on the video, if you haven't did it yet, don't forget to click subscribe. We're looking for them subscribes, right?
Yeah,
How many?
all of them.
So pass that word around. In today's video, I'm going to call this Getting Ready for Bow Season and here in Ohio. And what I mean by that, I had my crossbow. I hadn't shot it in like 2 years since we did the last video. I can't remember how many videos back we did that. Them videos shot through watermelons and stuff. This thing, man, I'm telling you, we're getting ready for bow season. We're going to shoot a couple arrows downrange, 30 yards. I might scoot up to 20 yards because I think we sighted it in for
25.
20 yards or
25
yards. I can't remember. That's why we're going to do this getting ready for bow season. We're going to take a few shots down there and see if it's hitting the target or not, or where I got to aim this thing again. But like I said, I haven't shot this in like 2 years. I mean, we threw it in a corner. It's been tripped over. We're stacking stuff on top of it, drug across the floor. I mean, tripped over it again, shoved under a bed, threw it in another corner. I mean, it's been knocked around. I don't know if this scope is still on or not, but that's the reason why we're going to try it. It's been abused. It's been in a case, but it's been abused. And not a hard case. I like to get a hard case for it. It's been in one of them canvas cases, camouflage. It is what it is. It holds all my crap, so I ain't got to shove it in a corner, and I don't know. But yeah, we're going to load this thing up and shoot it down range. Like I said, this is 30 yards. So I'm going to aim. I might be able to, I don't know if we can or not, put the GoPro in there so you can see the scope. I might be able to. Let me get this off here. It's kind of dirty. There's crosshairs in there with different color, different kind of levels. We'll probably use like, there's 4 levels in there. For 30 yards, I'm going to drop it down to like the 3rd dot and see where that's going to be. I'm figuring it's like 10 yards per dot, but that's what we're going to do. It's pretty heavy. It's a nice bow. It's brand new, like I said. It's called the Chronicle. Shoots 380, 400 feet per second, I do believe. I can't remember. It's been a while. And the string length is 37.20, and cable length is 23.42. I don't know. It says right there on the sticker. I just figured I'd bring that up. Y'all click in the comments if you know what the hell that means. But the draw weight, I can't even remember the draw weight on it. I think it's 150 foot-pounds or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, we're gonna put it on there, put an arrow on there. I'll show you how we do this. You get your pull string. It goes on the little flange in the back. In my experience with this, I cocked this bow with them facing down or facing up, but it really didn't matter to me, so I got in the habit of putting them down all the time. But it is what it is. I mean, it's whatever you choose. But I do it that way. And the thing is I'm short-armed. Get down in there and grab it. Pull it up. Now I'm wanting one of them hand crankery jobbies. That would be pretty fun. But I think that'd be a waste of time.
It's a bow, it's not a 50 cal.
Yeah, but you think a hand cranker, that would be too slow. I mean, if you're shooting a deer or something.
You couldn't reload fast enough.
Put the cranker on there, put the string back on there, crank it up, then uncrank it, then I think that'd be just a waste of time. The hand crankers.
It'd be noisy too.
I don't know. I never owned one. But
You'd hear that clicking.
I did hear some clicking on some before, but I'm not 100% sure if all of them do it or not.
I don't know.
Safety first with my finger off the trigger. For you people that's over safetied, it doesn't matter. It really don't. On these, I'd hate to dry fire this thing. I really would. But it automatically, once you pull that string back, it automatically goes into safety. Then you got to push it forward to fire. Usually. Like that. There's a little button on the side. That's weird. I can't remember that before. You?
Yeah. No, whenever I shot it, yeah.
Oh, I know what that is. If you don't have an arrow in here, there's a button on the side. Right here. See like you're going to take your arrow out at home. You don't have an arrow in here. There's a button here you got to flip up to put it into fire mode. But when you got your arrow in there, I mean, I can show you real quick. When you got your arrow in there, I'm just going to put it in there. It automatically flips that button up. See it? To take that off of safety. It's pretty cool. It's like another safety mechanism for these things.
It's a ready fire safety mechanism.
Right. That's pretty cool though. That means so you can't dry fire this thing accidental. See my finger? You can't accidentally dry fire this thing because the safety won't come off until you get the arrow in there or you push this button up.
I wonder if it's a default that you break it if you would dry fire it. And they put that in there so you can't break it.
Man, 150 foot-pounds on a crossbow. Crossbows, to me, they do shoot harder than a regular compound bow. That might just destroy that string
Well, I
if you
think
dry
that's
fire
what
it.
these are for too.
Well, that's to help quiet the string down when you do shoot it. But all right, what I'm going to do here is set this thing in here and go set up the other camera down below. And get the table and everything down there so we can get different angles of the bow or the arrow hitting this styrofoam block that I just bought. But just, yeah, to give us a minute, we'll be right back. Alrighty, we got the camera set up down there. We got the arrow loaded up. Hopefully I hit this thing. I kept my table down here. I'm just using my tripod down there to hold the camera. I usually set the camera on the table, but we're going to just do it this way. I'm going to use the table for like a steady. And I don't have my razors on here. I got the field tips. When I shoot these, I usually use the razors, you know what I mean? Because it's like a different fly through the air than a regular tip. But I'm just going to use the target tips first. And let's see what kind of damage we can do with this. See if we can even hit the target from here. Like I said, this thing's been kicked around so many times. And stepped on and drug and threw in a corner and all kinds of shit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the third dot down, thinking that's 30 yards. We'll tell when I shoot it if we even hit it or not. But it is sighted in the last time for 25 yards, I do believe. But we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Alrighty, let's go down there and see. I used that third dot down, so let's see where we hit that target down there. Alrighty, 30 yards, I did hit it. We hit it right here on the 8. I was aiming around here. I don't know if I jerked on the table or not, so we're going to go back and reset the bow. I'm going to try it again, and if I keep hitting around this area here from 30 yards, what I'm going to do, I'm going to end up adjusting the windage over a little bit. That ain't no big deal. And that's pretty good for being kicked around for 2 years. And it went right through. It went in that far. The only thing that was sticking in there was the... Alrighty. Yeah, it went in right there. Should I leave it there?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go back and reset this bow. Alrighty, what we're going to do is I'm going to load up this arrow. I'm going to take this windage cap off here just in case. But I'm not going to adjust the windage first. I'm going to end up shooting it again. And if it's still favoring to the right side, I'll just bring it back over to the left a little bit. Yeah, like I said, ain't no big deal. And the windage is just about right. I mean, I think we might have did it at 25 yards, set it at 0'd it in. That's why it's probably shooting a little high maybe. But we'll try it again. Like I said, I might have jerked. I haven't shot this in a while. But let's do it and find out. Where you at? Right there. Try again. I'm gonna shoot it dead nuts. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna aim right there at that black dot. Let's go check it out. All right, we're back down here again. If you come and look, I think we hit right there. You know, I think that's just me. I haven't shot this in 2 years. I'm kind of like, kind of nervous about shooting it a little bit. I think it's just me, like I said. I think it's sighted in good. We don't have to sight it in. I think it'd be good right there. Only thing I can do now is I can move my bench up another 10 yards because this is 30. I'll shoot it at 20 and we'll see if the next dot up would be at 20 yards. So that's the thing I want to do because, yeah, like I said, I think it's just me. I'm just kind of leery about shooting it. I mean, like I said, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not going to sight it in because every time I shoot it, I'm just bringing it over and getting better and better. I know if I shoot it over again, I'm just going to compensate inside the scope or where the arrow should be, because I'm bringing it down too. So if I don't touch it now, I'll probably just aim right here through the scope, and it'll just bring it over. You know what I mean? Right over to the dot. So yeah, it's sighted in perfect. Down there. So I got this set here, and I got a plywood behind it just in case if I lose my arrow, which I tend to do because I got a favorite arrow. It's a blue one with the white, and every time I shoot that damn thing, I end up losing it. So I never did find it.
No. You found it and then lost it again.
I found it, then I lost it again shooting at some turkeys, and I'm like, the hell with it, that blue one sucks. But it was my favorite one, so I ain't even gonna look for it. I'm just gonna go buy new arrows. But I'm trying to talk the camera guy into getting one too, so we can do a lot of bow hunting and a lot of filming this year, which would be a good idea, right? Right? I did find a good one that shoots like 425 feet per second. It's a Royal King. It's like 400 and some bucks. That's a good price. So if you want to go to Royal King and check this thing out, that's where you're gonna find it. It's called Killer Instinct, I do believe. I mean, I don't know. It sounds like a good bow. It looks like a good bow, but there's only one flaw on it that I've seen. It has that damn crank on it. It don't come with the crank. It's a buy separate idea thing. It's kind of bullshit. You buy a bow that supposed to come with a crank, and you got to buy a separate. What the shit? It's like talking to a Democrat in this electric bullshit. Buy an electric car. Don't buy an electric car. We know better than that. You can't plug it in nowhere. And if you do buy one, you got to set up your house to be able to charge this damn thing. And if you go on a vacation or something, how often are you going to find a charging station? They're not everywhere. Be careful. Don't let them Democrats bullshit you. But let's go set this shit up before I get off topic. We moved the table up, what, 20 yards away from the target. We moved it up like 30 feet, was it?
Yeah.
25 feet, something like that. What was it, 92 feet or something?
30 feet.
Yeah, then we moved it up, yeah. But now the block is 20 feet away, right there. It still looks like a long shot on the camera, but it's 20 yards. It's 20 yards, not 20 feet, I'm sorry. But we loaded her back up. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to adjust the windage because that's just me being kind of leery about shooting it. I mean, it's just a bow, but I'm still kind of leery about shooting it for some reason. I'm not shooting a bow after all these guns I've been shooting. But I am cheating by holding it on the table but I'm going to be having a rest while I'm in the stand anyway, so it don't really matter. I mean, I could do it standing up, but I want to see how it's going to shoot. That's why I'm using the rest. But yeah, like I said, it's 20 yards down. I'm going to go up a dot, so that means I'm going to go 2 dots down for 20 yards. And hopefully I'm not that close that the arrow is going to go straight through, because when I was at 30 yards, the arrow was like that far from going all the way through. So we might have to arrow hunt. I'm just glad it ain't my favorite blue one that I keep losing. All right, ready to fire. I'm going, like I said, I'm going up, going down, going up a dot, and I'm going down a dot. So it's going to be the second dot down, and I'm aiming straight for that black dot in the center. Let's go see how we did. Alrighty, I think I jerked it because it's right there. First shot there, second shot there, and then the third shot there. I think I jerked it a little bit. I know I probably did, but we're going to shoot it again anyway. But like I figured, the arrow went straight through it. Now we got to do an arrow hunt. Yeah, hopefully I can find it. It's that fluorescent Andona figure. Prickers. I hate prickers.
Didn't you clean them up last year?
Yeah, we actually put tannerite in here and blew off this whole section. But we'll be back in a minute. I can't find this arrow. Alright, I found the arrow. It took like 3 minutes to find it. But yeah, if you look down here, it's sticking in the ground. And that arrow traveled through that block about another 10 yards back. So there you go. We was like 30 yards away. We moved up to 20 yards. And if it was back at 30 yards, it would still been stuck in the block. But it showed that difference of 10 yards. So there you go. We're going to have to put something, move that block over a little bit so maybe it'll stick in that wood that we have over there. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We loaded up the crossbow again. Put the arrow in there. It's on safety. Oh, I just remembered. If you look up our channel, and if you go into like the channel info and stuff like that, our merchandise information is in the description of the video now, in the description of the channel. Not the description of the merchandise itself, but it just shows you where you could email us so we can talk back and forth, you know what I mean, to see what you want for the merchandise. The merchandise is up in like square blocks on at the beginning of every video. You know what I mean, like the cups and the shirts. I got the old-fashioned shirt on. We don't make these anymore. The cups, the mugs, the hoodies, the hats, you know, anything.
They're gonna be
you
able
want.
to see them wear it right here around in here.
Yeah, like what I usually put it. These I usually put it. I don't know. They're up in like little squares, either here or up here like this, and around. Or I don't care. They're up there. Look for it. It's usually cut in between every 1 minute 50 seconds or 2 minutes of the video. I usually cut in the pictures of the merchandise. So yeah, you got to keep an eye out on that. But that arrow I just shot, it was high and went straight through. Hopefully it don't do that this time. So hopefully I can get better, like I said, aiming that second dot down. I might have jerked too. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go to the first dot. I'm gonna zero it up, the first dot, aim straight ahead at it and see what it does at 20 yards. I might have sighted it in, zeroed it in at 20 yards the first dot. I can't remember. That's why we're doing this getting ready for bow season video. But I'm going to use the very first one, the crosshairs, to shoot it, see what happens. Right in the center. Let's go check it out. All right, if you look at the bag, I didn't even hit it with that very first crosshair dot. I used the very center of the crosshair, which would be like 10 yards. And what it did, it skimmed the ground right here and flipped the target over. And it's pretty much sighted in pretty good. So if I drop back down to the second dot, it'll bring it back up. So let's go do that real quick. One more shot. Alrighty, we're all set up. Crossbow's set up. And like I said, this is the last shot, so I better hit it good. Knock on wood. It's too far away. But, alright, let's try it. Like I said, that last one, like, skipped under the ground. I'm going to go back at that second dot. And it's getting hotter than shit out here again today. I can't believe bow season's like right around the corner and it's still like 90 damn degrees outside today. It's hot. Alright. Safety off. Alrighty. Second dot down. Gotta have that bullseye. Let's go check it out. Alright, we shot that shot. We stuck arrows in here this time so we could start marking our holes. And the last one I just shot was right here. This was the first shot. So yeah, we brought it over a little bit and it's stuck in the wood back there, which is what we wanted to do because we didn't tired of losing them damn arrows. Like I said, from that close away, 20 yards, it goes straight through here and like 10 yards back. If it don't hit anything, it'd probably go like 30 yards back. But this one here is only, this block is only used for a 40-pound draw weight max. And that crossbow is like going right through it. So yeah, from 20 yards away, 150-pound draw weight on a crossbow, you can't shoot these blocks 10 or 20 yards away. It goes right through all the time, like we said. But there you go. We're gonna close this video out. If you haven't did it yet, don't forget to click on that subscribe, share it, give us a big thumbs up. We strive on them thumbs ups. And man, it's getting hot. You got anything to add?
We're out of here.
We're out here. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm out here.